Hello everybody and welcome back to Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. The last time that we played, we did a bunch of questing in the, we were going around getting a lot of this stuff done. And now, we're pretty much at a point where there's nothing else that we can really do except for the shore leave, which we're not doing currently because it's not optimal. And we're going to go ahead and continue with our priority stuff. Priority Geth Dreadnought. So that's what we're going to do. I don't know where the hell that is. I guess we'll just go ahead and go to the mass relay here. Ah, it's in the Perseus Vale, of course. Which is right next door. So there's a migrant fleet, the Geth debris field. I don't have my phone with me right now, so I don't know if there's anything here, but I don't believe there is. So let's go ahead and enter the orbit so that we can go to this. We should have a mission between this and the Dreadnought. This and going to Rannoch. So obviously we're going to be taking Tali. We're also going to take Edie on this one, just because we can. I know I need to take James to like get his points and stuff, but I'll take Edie. Alright, the Disciple shotgun. I'm good on what I have. So Tali, she needs a cool shotgun. Why don't we give her the Disciple, actually? And then we'll give her give her the Scorpion. Seems like the gun she would use. Matches the Disciple, so well, actually I think the Acolyte matches the Disciple. Yeah. But I think then we'll give Edie the Scorpion. Alright, and so let's see. Edie has 3 points. Not enough to get anything, so let's do Quarian Machinist. Let's get all of this. Health shield, power recharge. Well, what does she have for powers? She's energy drain, sabotage, and combat drone. And defense drone. I mean, I guess power recharge is fine. Tech power damage. Charge speed of drone powers by 50%. Let's go with that. Alright, so let's get at least the first 3 of these drones. Sabotage, let's also get at least the first 3 of these. And energy drain, we'll do that. Alright, so defense drone, duration or range. Let's just do range. Combat drone, probably the same thing. Well, it's destroyed. Let's do the increase of damage. Sabotage, we'll do duration. Energy drain, we'll do. Let's do radius. And then we should be able to get, yeah, we should be able to get one more in each of these. So attack rate or damage and attack range. Let's do that. Short range attack. Yeah, let's do damage and shields. Sabotage, recharge speed, or explosive hack. Let's do synthetics explode when destroyed. I like that. Energy drain. Well, let's see. What does the fence drone have? So, chain lightning up to 2 additional targets. Okay. Hit 3 additional targets. Rockets. They move faster. Okay, well let's do combat drone, and let's do the... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do defense drone. I think we're gonna do the chain lightning. There we go. Alright, so now we can move out.
We're approaching the Quarian home system. ETA to Rannoch, 5 minutes.
What have you got from the comm buoys?
Pretty much a big old shit.
I can always go and fuck
Commander.
with it when I want to later.
Several
For
hundred
everybody.
unique ship signatures engaged in active combat.
Yeah, like I said.
Take us in, Joker.
Stealth drive engaged. Only way they'll detect us is if you all start singing the Russian national anthem.
Boy.
My cyber warfare suite has accessed their docking protocols.
So we're after the biggest ship, of course.
Alright, once we're aboard, we find whatever's broadcasting the Reaper signal and shut it down. Tally's our expert on Geth software. She'll be handling hacking and security.
Your expertise with the Geth is a welcome addition, Tally.
Edie. So, a body?
It has proven useful. I hope it doesn't cause you concern.
Not unless you go crazy and decide to overthrow the humans.
If I decide to overthrow the humans, you will be the first to know.
Shepard, there's a problem. All tubes except one are physically secured.
I see the free one. Pretty torn up, though.
Too risky for the whole team. I'll secure the docking area. Everyone else can follow me over.
Roger that, Commander. We'll just stay here. You know, quietly.
Hang tight. It'll just be a minute.
Okay. So we have to do like one of the dumbest things, which is this.
No wonder the Quarians were having trouble. That ship is enormous.
It is 30% larger than an Alliance dreadnought.
Tally, you're gonna like the view.
Better than a vid?
Much.
To do this bullshit where you have to walk this entire thing. A lot of times you can't like do the like faster walking animation. It's just fucking nonsense.
The lack of gravity is a little disorienting.
The dreadnought has artificial gravity. You should be okay once you're on board.
Till then, I'll make do with mag boots.
Hey, take your time, Commander. We're fine until they, look out a window.
Geth don't use windows, remember? Structural weakness.
Like the Geth are just sitting there saying, Those organics would never try the no windows thing twice.
Oh, finally. Jesus Christ.
Looks like the rest of the team
Should've
is
just-
using the docking tube.
So I'm guessing you'd rather not solo the Dreadnought.
Not if I can help it.
Should have just
Ask
jumped
Tally to get on the
down the
Dreadnought
docking
schematics.
tube.
If she can point me at another docking tube, I'll override the controls and let the boarding party on.
Alright, so here we are. In the Dreadnought. Shotgun smart choke here. And make sure that we check everything really well around these areas as well. Because sometimes, you know, especially the Geth ships, there's a lot of like hidden little nooks and crannies that sometimes you can't see. Alright, so place is falling apart, man.
I found another airlock. I think we're good to go.
Great.
Organic.
If you override the controls, we'll be right there.
I thought this was going to be the controls. I guess not. I guess the controls are up here. Docking controls.
Got it. You're clear to board.
Thank you, Shepard. I will try to find a more convenient docking point next time.
Next time?
Here, let me see if I can get this open. In the meantime, take a look at this. There, it's open. We're clear to go.
Gun? Arc pistol. Oh, the arc pistol. Yeah. As far as the arc,
It
the
transmits an energy pulse on contact that disrupts shields and synthetics.
that's an arc reactor type gun.
That is much like
Fires lightning.
plutonium-tipped rounds against organics, which is illegal.
Against the Geth, we need every advantage we can get.
Where the fuck are we going? Where the fuck are we going? Oh, we're going back this way.
So where are we headed?
Fuck.
We're looking for an operations center. I can disable the Reaper command signal from there.
Where's the closest one?
Past their defense network and through a sensor cluster. Oh, vents. Always the vents.
Hey, you did fine. It's a collector base.
I
got
believe the
set on
dreadnoughts using
fire.
ultraviolet frequencies instead of the standard infrared.
Expensive. Bet it gives him an edge in close combat, though.
When the fleet rushed the dreadnought, those lasers carved right through our ships.
Come on, let's get to the op center before they lose more.
Well, I mean, we have Guardian lasers on the Normandy. So we upgraded our lasers too. So.
Watch out!
Oh, here they come. Oh, give me a hack.
Think I found that hull breach you mentioned.
funny because I don't really need anybody's powers but my own.
I don't hear an alarm!
Just look at that.
They're yes, they send alerts to every unit on this ship. We need to get to the operation
I found that
center
hull
before they
breach you
box us
mentioned.
in. Admiral Carroll tried to...
God, all the dialogue is getting jumbled up.
The Geth lack self-preservation instinct.
Networked intelligence. As we kill them, their attacks become more aggressive.
You have engaged the Geth previously, Shepard. Tactical advice?
Disable their shields!
Then take them down before they recharge.
I mean, I also have that, so I'm pretty much OP at this point. If we really want to get technical, like I don't need to fire. I technically don't need to fire a single shot. All right, we got some money. How much money do we have? 600.
Look, the signal's hitting all Geth processes. The Reapers have them completely under control.
Its structure is amazingly complex. It is unsurprising that the Quarians have been unable to disrupt it.
So I'm kind of just standing here. I'm letting this shit play out.
Data from these sensor panels.
We're taking heavy losses. The Geth have a planetary defense cannon. It's ripping through our fleet.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
Just make their sacrifice worthwhile.
Because if I move forward, it's like all the dialogue gets all jumbled and shit, so.
Why do we need to find the operations center? Wouldn't any access console do?
Unlikely. Consoles like this are accessing programs being used by hundreds of Geth simultaneously. They are all networked cooperatively. To disable the Reaper's signal from here, you would need to override all the Geth.
Do you ever wish you were like them? Networked.
No, I enjoy the freedom of intelligence without requiring consensus.
You don't feel lonely, being the only AI on the Normandy?
I have the opportunity to socialize with the crew, and I do so for curiosity or pleasure, not out of cognitive necessity, as the Geth do.
There's a Geth pulse rifle, finally.
The Dreadnought's operation center is just ahead.
Good. Let's cut the Reaper signal and get the fleet out of here.
The hunters are moving in.
One hunter down. We must find the remaining hunters.
That's the last of them.
Not that hard to
See if
spot.
That console is operational.
Okay. So we have a door, locked door here.
Look at how much data the Dreadnought's central processor is handling.
Their threaded processing is remarkably effective. I would not be able to handle that much data alone.
Oh god, what did I step on? Put down a mine or some shit? God damn.
We need to hurry. My people are getting torn apart out there.
Oh, relax. Ah, it's a trip mine. I was like, what is that on the ground? Oh, that's what it is. It's a fucking trip mine. SMG scope.
Damn it. They've locked down the Reaper signal. We can't shut it down from here in the operations center. There! The Reaper signal's coming from the drive core.
So if we get there, we shut it down?
Right, but how do we get there? The Geth have sealed emergency bulkheads to block us off. We need a route to the drive core that can't be blocked. A path that runs the length of the ship.
Back here?
What about the main battery? It runs right by the drive core.
That could work.
But
The Geth still have us locked in here. We need to get these doors open.
They've locked high-level processes. We need something basic. A ship-wide emergency, like a fire.
what about the heat diffusion system?
Wait, if I faked a thermal warning, it would open all maintenance tubes for emergency venting.
Would that override the lockdown?
Yes. Okay, I've got it primed. But be ready. I'm reading hostile Geth on the other side of the doors.
Geth are dropping from the ceiling.
There could be
Oh, I wasn't here.
crossfires as well. Let's get to the maintenance shaft before more reinforcements arrive.
Yeah, let's.
This
Okay, here
ship
we are.
design is almost Quarian, but not quite. It's meant for synthetics, not organics.
Intriguing. I found the geometric shapes intuitive and comfortable. I assumed you all felt the same. I can detect the faint presence of Geth intelligences. Those not loaded into mobile platforms serving the ship itself.
For all our cybernetic upgrades, I'll never understand integrating that completely into a system.
Shouldn't be too much farther to the main battery. I'm surprised they'd send you on this mission, Tally.
Even admirals are expected to serve. I'm better at hacking than I am ordering ships around.
I don't know how Edie got down here. I went down the ladder first. All of a sudden, she's there like she's a goddamn ghost. Some more money.
Damn it. Priority message. A planetary defense cannon just took down Admiral Corus's ship.
Survivors?
They got to escape pods, and I've got Admiral Ron trying to establish a secure link.
Put her through.
Shepard, this is Ron. The heavy fleet is collapsing. I don't know how much longer we can hold out.
We'll have the Reaper signal deactivated shortly, Admiral.
Oh. It's a big pulse. Better get behind something.
The shockwaves! That's a big gun!
We should be okay if we stay in cover. More incoming! I think they figured out what we're doing!
Okay.
There's the maintenance lock.
Shut that off.
The main gun is offline.
We're safe as long as the maintenance lock is in place. Let's move.
Shepard, the lock.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Woo!
Excellent timing.
Watch your shield. Stick to cover.
Trip mine. Many of them are. I also don't know if there's like anything collectible around here, to be honest. Because I find this corridor to be kind of confusing. All right, well, we're out of that shit. Alright, so we take this as an elevator. So we'll take this down. Damn it. Or up.
Shepard, grab my hand. Hang on.
Ooh.
I'm all right.
Good. Hopefully we're done with elevators. Come on. The drive core shouldn't be far.
You say hopefully we're done with elevators. I think I'd rather take elevators than doing all this walking.
It's definitely Reaper tech. But what's...
It's Legion!
Shepard Commander, help us.
Legion.
I am pleased we have the chance to free you from confinement.
Shepard, wait. The Geth are being controlled by the Reaper signal.
Right. This thing.
So for all we know, Legion is with them. Maybe it's sided with the Reapers voluntarily. Or maybe it's hacked.
Legion helped us fight the Reapers before. There's no way it would have agreed to this.
Your caution is understandable. Once freed, we will submit to any restraints you deem necessary.
That is extremely reasonable, Legion.
Greetings, Edie. We did not expect you to gain license to operate a personal unit.
I never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you again.
Likewise, Creator Zora.
So what is this thing?
It uses our networking architecture to broadcast the old machine command signal to all Geth simultaneously.
Then getting you out of there will shut off the Reaper signal.
Wait, you cannot simply remove the restraints. We are secured via hardware blocks nearby that shackle our operating protocols.
I am familiar with the concept.
The AI shackles Cerberus used to keep you under control.
Yes. Used by organics, it is understandable. For Geth to install this in a formally independent unit is unnecessary.
The hardware blocks are on the far side of the room.
Far side of the room, you said?
Yes,
Yeah,
deactivation should be simple. The Geth protected them against viral attack, not physical removal.
How'd the Reapers get control of the Geth?
They did not. The creators attacked. The Geth wished to live. The old machines extended an offer.
So we went to that Geth station and rewrote the heretics for what? Nothing?
No, you successfully rewrote the heretics. The decision to ally with the old machines was difficult. Had the creators not attacked, it would have been unnecessary.
We'll have you out of there soon.
The Geth only allied
So-
with Reapers for self-preservation.
Yeah.
Nothing excuse
So the wish I could talk. So yeah, the whole idea was that they allied with the Reapers because of the fact that the Quarians decided to attack them. If the Quarians had never had attacked them, they wouldn't find the need to have gone with the Reapers. And maybe they would have. Maybe they would have.
The Geth are ostracized by all organic races. They had no other choice except to die.
Exactly.
Damn it! I begged them to negotiate rather than attack. I did.
Exactly.
Let's just get Legion out of there.
Yeah, exactly. That was the whole thing. It's like they just want to live. So if we don't kill them,
Tali Zora to fleet. The signal is about to go offline.
This is Admiral Hangel. We're in your debt.
Hardware blocks offline. We are free.
Keela.
As a gesture of cooperation, we have disabled the Dreadnought's drive core. All weapons and barriers are offline.
uh-oh.
Alert! Geth reinforcements incoming!
The Geth fleet is destabilized.
Watch out, that's
The
a
signal
sign.
is offline. Civilian fleet, prepare to withdraw. The patrol fleet will cover you once the heavy fleet is in position. Whenever you're ready, Admiral Girl.
The Quarian fleet now has the advantage. Combat drone closing. It's placing a turret.
See ya.
What are you doing?
Ron, check your screens. The Dreadnought is helpless. No barriers, and the main gun is offline. We can remove their flagship if we strike now.
Damn it! This is our chance to withdraw the
We're
civilians
on the ship.
safely.
What are you talking about? We're still on board.
We can't waste this chance. Heavy fleet on forward. Take out the Dreadnought.
Patrol fleet, hold position.
You do that, the heavy fleet gets wiped out. And if we die, simple retreat won't save you from the Geth response.
Damn you, girl.
Damn it, what are they doing?
Focus on the Geth. We'll worry about the Admirals later.
I'm gonna have somebody's ass for this. Yeah, there, Legion.
Shepard Commander, the creature fleet is firing upon this vessel. Without barriers, this ship will be destroyed. We must evacuate.
We need to get to the escape pods.
Yeah.
Geth transmit intelligences via remote signal. We do not use escape pods.
Suggestions?
Geth fighters are docked in a portside fighter bay. We can pilot a fighter to safety.
Scope. Alright, well, let's do that then. Oh god.
Shepard deplete! Hold fire! I repeat, hold fire!
They're not responding.
Damn it!
Shepard Commander, we have taken control of docking protocols.
We'll be right there!
Well, I won't be. I'll be dead.
Shepard Commander, we can only launch from the upper level.
Let's go!
Shepard, the door!
Double time, people!
Hurry! We're losing the environmental field!
We'll make it!
Woo!
Normandy to Shepard, reading a loss of gravity. You okay over there?
Barely.
Fine. We're leaving in a Geth fighter. Transmitting rendezvous coordinates.
Does the storage compartment have adequate room, Shepard Commander?
We're fine. Go!
Just waggle the wings or something so I know which one is you.
Okay, we're gonna get targeted though. Kaboom!
They fired on the Dreadnought while you were on board?
They were supposed to pull their fleet out safely. Instead...
I know. Admiral Garrow's been causing trouble along the Turian border for years. But I can
Oh yeah, don't
understand
worry.
the
Somebody's gonna pay for
desperation.
this.
We only lost Earth a few weeks back.
we haven't lost Earth yet.
We need help, Shepard. We need a fleet. And the Quarians have the biggest one out there.
I'll get it, Admiral.
Your unilateral strike endangered us all. I should charge you with treason.
I was within my authority as Admiral of the Heavy Fleet.
And what of Shepard? And Talizora?
They escaped unharmed. Shepard, the mission parameters changed. You're military, you understand that.
I mean, he is out of control, but
You did
I
the
agree.
right thing. Just give me a heads up next time.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad there's at least one other soldier in the room. I've got to get back to the Heavy Fleet. Ron, we'll talk later.
Boshtet. You must understand. The Geth inflicted heavy casualties before you disabled the Reaper signal.
You said they have a planetary defense cannon?
Had. Admiral Koresh sacrificed his own ship to destroy it. He crash-landed on the home world.
The Normandy can assist with rescue efforts.
Thank you, Commander. I think the worst is over. The Geth no longer possess the programming upgrades they had while enslaved by the Reapers.
Shepard Commander, we are prepared to offer assistance.
What the hell is this?
Wait! Everybody calm down. Its name is Legion. It helped me destroy the Collectors. The Reapers were using Legion like a signal booster to broadcast commands from the Dreadnought. We freed him.
We freed it. This is a fascinating prototype. With some study, I may be able to use it to find a weakness in the Geth consensus.
Legion helped me in the fight against the Collectors.
So did your pistol. Should I worry about its feelings?
I don't think you want to continue this line of thought, Admiral. Legion is my friend. More importantly, it's our best source of information on the Geth.
The scientific benefits
are off the table.
Yeah, off the table, especially
What
after
can
you
you tell
fucking
us
people
about
just tried to
Geth?
kill me.
How will they react without Reaper guidance?
This is a false assumption. You have cut off long-range control, but the old machines placed a base on Rannoch for short-range direction.
The Geth still have Reaper upgrades.
Correct. They are currently disorganized, but once the short-range signal is in place, they will recover.
Kila, I need to warn the fleet. Then, coordinate with Geralt. Move!
We need to take out the Reaper base. Where's it located?
Unknown.
Find it.
Understood. We do know the location of a server from which Geth fighter squadrons are controlled. The squadrons are targeting Creator life ships. Disabling them will limit casualties. We offer assistance.
Thanks.
Yeah, we need to go do that. Alright, so before Rannoch, we gotta go do the fighter ships, of course. So we have Alliance 3rd Fleet updates. Yeah, fighting service loss to the present source. Yeah, okay. Blah, blah. Sorry, 6th Fleet with the Library of Asha stuff, the text. So we got that.
Edie, can you clean this up?
I will try.
This is the Kodesh. We've lost barriers. Our comm system is jammed. Can anyone hear this?
Ron, the Kanesh is getting swarmed by Geth fighters.
Damn it. Interceptors, divert to the Kanesh. Thank you, Commander. If you hadn't enhanced that signal, would have lost the ship. The Geth recovered faster than we'd hoped. If it hadn't warned us, they could have wiped us out.
Sounds like you owe Legion an apology.
However advanced your friend is, it's still a Geth.
A Geth who just saved your fleet.
And I wish I could have known it better. But right now, we cannot afford trust. What do you need?
I'd like to know about your patrol fleet.
In peacetime, the patrol fleet managed navigation, internal security, and intership conflicts or crimes. Now, we mostly guard the heavy fleet's flank. It's mostly light frigates or fighters.
Tell me about the civilian fleet.
Our civilian ships? Admiral Corus commands them, if he survived his crash landing on Rannoch. In peacetime, they made up the bulk of our fleet. Now, our strength would even give the Turians pause.
Tali said you had the largest fleet in the galaxy.
The Turians have more dreadnoughts. Their overall military force is larger than our heavy fleet by far. But before we began this war, we jury-rigged every Quarian ship in the flotilla for battle. Even our live ships have cannons.
It's crazy, but it's also smart.
Them into dreadnoughts. That's a violation of the Treaty of Ferrickson.
While live ships have firepower comparable to a dreadnought, their primary purpose is food cultivation.
You think the Council will buy that technicality?
If need be.
Maybe.
I'll apologize once this war is over.
And in the meantime, you're putting your civilians in danger.
Not casually, Commander. We keep them off the front lines, but we'll do whatever we must to win.
What can you tell me about Admiral Geralt's heavy fleet?
It was our main military force before the war, comprised of all Quarian vessels suited for sustained combat. It can't compare to the Turian forces, of course, but we have a number of heavy frigates and advanced fighter forces.
Which fleet does Admiral Zen command?
Special projects. It's not a fleet per se, just a few research vessels. Her technical breakthroughs have put us within
she is a
striking
nutbag.
distance of the home world.
Yeah, she's unstable. There it
You're
is.
not worried about her losing perspective, given her interest in the Geth?
If she can save our people, she can do whatever she wants.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
Well. Legion. So we have 27,000 bucks. Hey, bud. Been a while.
Shepard Commander, you opposed Creator Admiral Zen's attempt to confiscate our platform.
She's done enough already.
Your assistance continues to be noted.
You say Geth fighters are targeting the Quarians' live ships.
Hostile Geth fighter squadrons intend to breach the live ship's defenses. The assigned squadrons are networked to a server on Rannoch. If the live ships are damaged, the creators will lose armaments, provisions, people.
So we destroy the server?
No, Geth programs would transfer to alternate servers. They are only vulnerable through direct interface. Removing Geth from this server will prevent significant creator deaths. We will accompany you on this mission.
Alright. So what
What'd
happened
you
to
do
you?
after you left the Normandy?
Our physical platform returned to the Geth consensus beyond the Perseus Veil. Data gathered during our mission confirmed that the old machine's return was imminent. We planned for war.
So the Geth believed your proof that the Reapers were coming back.
Of course.
That must have been nice. Back on the
Geth
Dreadnought,
heretics.
you mentioned Geth heretics. What exactly happened to them after we blew up that satellite?
Rewriting the heretics increased the number of Geth allied with the old machines. This has resulted in a greater number of hostile Geth platforms.
So you're saying it was a mistake?
It has put us at a tactical disadvantage. This was not a foreseen outcome, but we cannot change a decision once it is made. Do you harbor regrets about rewriting the heretics?
The Quarians hit first. If we get rid of the Reaper's signal, maybe this war doesn't have to end with everyone destroyed.
An interesting notion. Most organics would not hold on to ideals of peace for so long.
The Geth have fought the Quarians before. What made this different?
The Geth were building a megastructure to house all Geth, store all memories. It was to end our isolation from each other.
And the Quarian flotilla attacked it.
Yes. A significant amount of programs were installed when creators began bombing. We did not have sufficient surplus hardware to save them all. Some programs could not be recovered.
Is that what made the Geth desperate enough to work for the Reapers?
Yes. Imagine that for every one of your people lost on Earth, your own intelligence dimmed. The creators' attack narrowed the
weird.
Geth's perspective. Self-preservation took precedence.
You were afraid you'd be wiped out.
We do not experience fear as you would, but we have no desire to be exterminated.
Even if the Reapers cost the Geth free will?
That is evidently an acceptable trade.
What was interfacing with a Reaper like?
The old machine took total control of our sensory equipment, our networking. Even then, we could not fully comprehend them. They are magnitudes above us. A single thought was immense, overwhelming, unknowable.
Oh, I know exactly how you feel because I had to deal with one underwater.
You're making them sound godlike.
Their forms are advanced but mundane. We do not view the old machines as analogs to deities. However, we have gained perspective on why others would imbue them with these qualities.
We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
So yeah, it makes sense as to why the Geth would have allied themselves even more with the Reapers, just because of the fact that, like you said, they were attacked by the Quarians. The Quarians are the bad guys here in this situation.
Reaper base. Hopefully they'll give us a target soon.
So how did you end up back with your fleet, Tali?
When the war started, the Admiralty Board asked for my help. I had more recent contact with the Geth than most of my people. They hadn't filled the spot on the board left by my father. I was invited in. It's just a technicality. I'm far too young to be a real admiral.
Don't sell yourself short, Tali.
So technicality or
The board
not,
needed your expertise. You needed the authority that comes with rank.
How is it being back with the fleet?
Right now, it's exhausting. I'm an admiral in the middle of a war. I just want us to get out of this alive. Everything else can wait.
When this is over, I could use your help.
I can't, Shepard. If we survive this, we'll have a homeworld. My people need me.
You could help your people's homeworld by fighting the Reapers.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not thinking that far ahead yet.
How did the
Well,
war
you
with
better
the Geth
start.
get started anyway?
Admiral Zen developed a scanning countermeasure that interferes with Geth active scans. It's like a flashbang grenade. It effectively crippled the Geth ships in combat. My fleet couldn't pass up the chance to attack.
Could we use it to fight the Reapers?
It only works against the Geth, unfortunately. Their AI lets them use extremely detailed LADAR pings. Zen's countermeasure overwhelmed them with garbage data. And it's useless now that the Reapers have upgraded their processing power.
Talk to you later, Tali.
Sure.
All these resources spent on trying to stop a fucking AI that just wants to live.
I know we need allies, but it's tough to only fight Geth when the Reapers have taken out the galaxy.
Without the fleet, we lose our supply lines. Commander, we've got reports of trouble at the Turian fuel depot on Sion. I've updated the galaxy map.
Alright. I also had an idea while I was passing through there on colors for the armor. I thought of something kind of cool, because I was like, you know what, I'm not really feeling the color for this as much. I thought of something that I thought maybe might have been kind of cool. Kind of thought of something like this. Then combining it with something like maybe not the black, but like a brighter red. Is that the brightest? I was thinking something like this, but the other tint doesn't like reflect that. The red and the white's kind of cool, but maybe I do kind of dig that actually. Alright, we'll go with that. Hell yeah, red lights. Wasn't as cool, I guess, as I thought it was in my head. The Cure! From Malon. Oh, of course, Malon. Hello. Shepard, I just heard the news you cured the genophage and some of the females from my experiments were involved. I can't tell you how good this makes me feel. There hasn't been an hour. I've not thought about what happened on Tuchanka and wondered if I did the right thing. The news validates all the pain my experiments caused. I hope one day to meet the females again and ask for their forgiveness. After you convinced Dr. Solis to spare me, I took his advice and opened a clinic on Omega. I thought it would help make amends for whatever suffering I caused. I had to leave when word got back to Clan Werelock, and they put a bounty on my head for failing to deliver a cure. Maybe now they'll leave me alone. I guess this is my second time you saved my life, Commander. With sincere appreciation, Malon. Yeah, well, Malon, guess what? Morden's dead, and I don't want to hear from you again. You're a monster. Goodbye.
I've added the Corian fleet's combat data to ours. They've got amazing technical coverage. They might even have the Solarians beat for strategic...
Yeah? Okay, let's see. So... where's the other thing? Cilia Nebula, the fuel reactors. Let me get my phone real quick to get my picture of all my stuff. so Cilia Nebula has 11 things in it. So that's what we're gonna do.
I found something.
Of course, more of it is probably going to open up because we can't travel anywhere outside of this part yet, but... Dr. Jellies? Jellies? Dr. Jellies! Alright, so yeah, it's 100% for now, but it's going to open up. Alright, so let's go down here to the fuel reactors. Alright, well actually, hold on, let me... Oh, never mind, I can't back out of this. We'll take James, and we'll take Garrus. Yep, so we have the, where is it, the arc pistol, there it is. Not set these to not have anything. It's like every time you get something, it like automatically apparently does this. I want it all set to 0. Okay. Got the pulse rifle. Alright. What I need to do is I need to upgrade some of these other weapons so I can see if any of them get better than what I'm currently using. Alright, so shotgun for James. Scimitar, the Raider, Venom shotgun, Raider, Claymore. I feel like he'd use the Raider shotgun. Let's give him the, he'd use the Revenant too. That's like what he would use. And harpoon gun for Garrus because it's cool as all hell. Alright, so for Garrus, still has 4 points. We still want more for this. Alright, so James will get the last Carnage. Armored units. Yeah, let's do the damage increase. That's a lot. It's fortification, damage protection, or melee damage. Well, damage protection, might as well. Frag grenade. Is there another damage radius? Let's do damage for this. And let's do that. We can do 2 of these, so we'll do fortification, shield recharge. Fortification's active. Real shield recharge rate, I guess. And frag grenade. Oh, damage to organics. What's the point of giving him more grenades?
Shepard, about 72 hours ago, the reactors at a joint Turian.
This game's got some glitches, man. You see that?
Scans at the station are cold. It's deserted.
What happened to the troop station there?
Unknown, but no fuel means no fleet presence in this theater. The Riley's on site doing preliminary recon. She leads one of our top engineering teams.
We'll get to the bottom of this, Admiral.
Good, hack it out.
Yeah, that's why we can't go outside of this area. So.
Commander, Corporal Nyrek reporting. Captain Riley is on point waiting for you.
So this is another one of the multiplayer, like, areas that you go to.
How long have you served in this outfit, Corporal?
3 tours. Been through thick and thicker. The captain always sees us through.
Alright, so chest plate here. We didn't check on all the new things that we picked up too for the armor.
A treatment plan for chemical burns. This is pretty detailed.
Radiation proximity warning, Commander. Avoid at all costs.
And dead. I totally didn't even know. Alright, we'll pick that up again.
A treatment plan for chemical burns. This is pretty detailed.
I want that right there, but I can't jump down yet.
Confirming. Toxic radiation cutting access to most of the grid. Survival in hotspots, not possible.
Yeah, tell me about it. I just figured that out.
We need a radiation workaround, soldier.
On it, ma'am.
Captain Riley? Commander, it's an honor.
Commander, Captain Riley has me scanning the facility. It's a dual reactor system, so you'll have to break up into 2 teams.
Roger that.
The fuel rods for both reactors need to be unlocked before we can initiate a restart. Your route is blocked. Captain Riley's man is working to clear the obstacles.
Understood, Lieutenant.
Got it, Captain.
Good work, Coslow. Ready your team to hit Reactor 2, Captain. Got it. We'll cover you till you're clear.
Right.
Team 2 moving out, Commander.
Good luck, Captain.
There were 100 Turians stationed here. Now, nothing.
Yeah, I feel like we're being watched.
Just stay sharp, people.
Spare parts.
Directional guidance error.
Move this one here.
Directional guidance error.
Alright, there we go. Freed this up.
Fuel rod control, but radiation is blocking access.
Same situation here. I'll find a way to vent the area.
So we have this area down here. I want to look around at everything first before we start doing that. You know the rules, loot before shoot, I guess. Thought you were another thing. Alright, so let's go ahead and vent.
Looks like ventilation control.
Should do the trick.
Radiation clearing. Console now accessible.
Let's unlock those fuel rods.
Well, before I do that, I want to go over and get that med kit. Go.
Power is positions. Enemy inbound.
We're ready for them.
Riley, status.
One casualty, but we're clear here.
Warning. Coolant leaks detected. Reactors 1 and 2. System restart impossible.
I can see it. You'll both have to seal all the moderator tanks.
I see the reactor 2 tanks moving to seal.
That. Just like that.
Patching seems to be working. Only one more to go here.
Tank 2 is sealed and stable.
Commander, the core is stabilized. Reactivation can go ahead.
Riley, you initiating restart.
Commander, Captain, I'm reading a lot of movement. Headed your way.
Incoming!
Progress.
Lock and load!
They're coming in from above.
Son of a bitch. Nope. See ya.
Commander, we're being overrun. Position indefensible. We're not gonna make it.
Hold tight. One of my people is coming.
Roger that.
James,
save
go
their
ahead.
asses.
On it!
Oh, you suck.
Can't raise Captain Riley.
What about Lieutenant Vega?
Nothing, Commander. No one's answering my hails. But I'm tracking some movement toward the pickup point. Finalize the restart, then we can rendezvous there.
Will do.
Restart is complete.
Reactor fully powered and operational, Commander.
Hello.
Commander, you saved our asses. My team is in your debt.
No problem.
Job well done. Report back to the shuttles.
Let's easy as that.
Good work down there, Shepard. Without that depot, the entire theater would be at risk.
What are the odds the Reapers will be back?
I'm allocating a task force to maintain and defend the facility. If the Reapers come back, we'll be ready. I read Captain Raleigh's report. It says she and her team wouldn't have made it without you.
I'm glad I could help.
I'll keep you posted on new developments. Hack it out.
That's that multiplayer map is actually one of the harder ones to do, on like the harder difficulties, because there's not a lot of places to hide. And I remember back when I was playing it, it was kind of it became kind of a struggle. Some of them are easier to do than others, and that one is one of the more harder ones. Dr. Jellies. Advanced starship fuel. Very nice. Alright. Alright, so go back. Good on that. Alright, so let's just check over all this real quick. Just to make sure we're good on shit. So So yeah, Anospace doesn't have anything. Krogan EMZ, Apian Crest, clusters 100%. Nebula, Ghost Cluster. Here. Rim. Cluster doesn't have anything. We have Argos Row now, which has Argos Row does have stuff, and Horsehead Nebula doesn't have anything either. So Argos Row has stuff. Let's go there.
Signal confirmed.
Haptic optics array. Great. Playing this fucking game again. Oh, I guess we're not.
Eluded.
I bet you it's fuel, so I'm not even gonna bother getting it right now.
I found something.
Advanced power arrays. That's it for here. I'll just... Oh, what do you know?
Faster than light jump successful.
Go.
Signal confirmed.
Turian Spec Ops team. And there's some fuel. Let me just dive out real quick.
Reapers eluded.
Let's see here. Oh, there's the Cacliosaur. Very nice.
Faster than light jump successful.
Let's get out of here.
Evasion successful.
Alright, so Argos Row is done now. We'll travel back here. So, let me see here. Journal. Pretty Rannoch, Admiral Chorus, the Geth Fighter Squadrons is what we need to do. We can go ahead and go down to the shuttle bay real quick. still have the collector stuff for that, and ooh, the snapping eel. Still have that scope, serpentine armory, still have the rifle. There's the ships. Let's buy both those on here. Let's see here. So typically I like to get a lot of them. Like I'll just go through and like get whatever. Like I get the cheap. I always do the cheapest ones, the more expensive ones, just to make it easier. Like on the good old pocketbook. All right, so back to the CIC again. This just in case. Alright, and so with Rannoch, what the fuck are those fighters? I guess what that would be to shut down the Geth server? Because this is the save Admiral Chorus. So, yeah, disable the server. Okay, so that's what we need to do first. We need to do the server. So let's do that. All right. So we'll take Tally, of course, and we'll take Liara this time, I think. Light. 4 points. 6 for her. We're getting to 57. We're close. We might get it this time around. These last like 4 levels are just nightmarish to get.
Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server. Keep us posted. What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
That's insane! You're talking about a virtual world built for synthetics. Hostile Geth synthetics.
I'm not a machine. How do I go into a virtual world?
Your species has experimented with virtual interfaces. You saw this on Project
Duh,
Overlord.
VR, dude.
I saw how it almost unleashed a rogue AI human hybrid on the galaxy.
We have refined the interface they created and have equipment
slap on your
conformity to
Oculus.
facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
Hell, I'll do it. I have an Oculus Quest. I have a PSVR. Sorry, I have an Oculus Quest 2. Let me just be specific so Shepard understands.
I have your back, Legion. Even if I don't quite understand why you need it.
You are an unknown. This is an advantage. Geth security is not adept at targeting organic thought processes. While we occupy the system's intrusion countermeasures, you will disable the squadrons by removing Geth from the server.
If it saves the live
Boop, boop,
ships, we've gotta try it.
Telemetry data predicts this operation has a high chance of success. There is little time. We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
Wait, you're not gonna...
Goodbye.
Let's set the shuttle down by the cliff.
He's badass. Renak's a pretty cool looking world. Let's feel to be back, Tally, or to be here at all, I guess. If you've never been here before. It's not even the pistol that I have that I just reloaded. There's Legion just beep, walking.
This is it?
Yes. Hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server. Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
I'm OP, so I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Let's do it.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port.
Load me in the job simulator. I want to play as the chef. It's one of my favorite games to play on.
Mapping to consensus. Remain
VR.
still. Shepard Commander, excess movement during an upload is discouraged.
Stop moving your head, it's like an MRI. Beep, beep, boop. I am robot now.
Shepard Commander, we acknowledge your integration into the server. We welcome you to our consensus.
What is this?
I now see what the Geth see.
We've installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of this server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
I wouldn't call this familiar. Where are you?
Here.
You look different.
We have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive Geth as surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
And what does turning off the lights do to the Geth back in the real world?
The Geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection. We will ensure there are no transfers or backups. This server will fall silent.
This is like wiping out a city, isn't it?
We have no choice in this matter. It is a question of survival. There are 2 communication nodes on this server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters. We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist.
Okay.
Establishing
I
connection
have
to
a
access point.
plasma.
This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection. Warning, connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
I wondered what the gun was for.
Yep. Get out of here, you nasty, infectious, gross code.
Okay, I gotta ask, why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
And thanks, I think.
gross, nasty code.
Connection established. Proceed to the access point. Establishing connection to communication node. Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate. Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed.
Here we clear that out a little bit.
Accessing data cluster.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
You really want to rename the VI networks?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
The word is Geth. Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01 circuitry?
Well, it needed resoldering.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Good point.
Okay, good point. Going the wrong way here.
You must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue. This data cluster contains information time-stamped 290 years ago. This unit detects no malfunctions. It is still capable of serving.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown connects.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong?
Let's cut the audio.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
Pretty horrible.
Accessing data cluster.
We've got escaped yet. They're pinned.
Open fire.
One's going for a weapon.
So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Geth following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model. Establish a connection with the remaining server node.
Hello, Commander. Are you there?
Yes, technically. What's your status, Admiral Ron?
The guest squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss.
Oh.
Half their fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Legion, give me an update.
Hey, there we go. Level 57. Alright, so we can do cryo ammo, number 4. Duration. Of course, why not?
None remains.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. We must continue. Shepard Commander, the Reaper code has adapted. It can now self-replicate.
You mean it grows back?
Yes. However, disrupting vulnerable points in the infection may slow down its replication.
Damn Reaper code.
We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper and Shepard Commander team. Target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
Play.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Go. Alright, get the back there.
Out of the way!
You can't do this to them!
I said step away from the gap!
This is insane! We need the gate! You can't just destroy them for asking for it!
So they didn't care.
Throw her into the others.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
Exactly.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth. We cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster. There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster. This data comes from a period during which the creators declared martial law.
And come out
to the safe house. This is your final warning.
Creator Magara, this unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
It doesn't matter to them. I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds Creator's safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnel.
Creator Magara, what is your status? Creator Magara. As time passed, the creators who opposed martial law in Rannoch were ultimately outnumbered. Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The Austral is down. Do not engage the gate. I repeat, avoid contact.
Geth pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
This isn't happening now?
It is timestamped 290 years ago. It is the Creator Exodus at the end of the Morning War. We had secured freedom. The Creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait, the Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go?
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our Creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion. That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes,
You've been thinking about when we met?
it was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not gonna be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed, there is a chance of reunification with Geth. And perhaps Creators.
You think that's still possible?
Hope sustains organics during periods of difficulty. We admire the concept. Connection with the remaining server nodes established.
So yeah, I mean, I know this mission isn't like the most exciting, you know, but it gives you a lot of perspective on how shitty the Quarians were treating the Geth the way they did. They created them, and then they got too smart, and then when they did, they didn't want to try to surpass, you know, their creators in terms of like livability, you know, because the whole idea with like robotics is that a lot of people always believe that if an AI gets smart enough, you know, you look at things like Terminator or the Matrix, that it'll eventually want to get rid of humanity because it has no use for them. That wasn't the idea for the Geth. The Geth wanted to live alongside their creators because their creators had given them life. And the Quarians just treated them like absolute dog shit. And you see why there was a war. And Legion was one of the was the one to pick up a gun, the first one to pick up a gun. And it's sad. It's sad to see that the Geth were treated so unfairly, and that they're really misunderstood, and that they're treated like shit by everybody in the galaxy because of the Quarians.
Something's happening to the Geth.
Just flopping over. Time for a nap.
The fighter squadrons have stopped, but detect no more active programs inside their ships. Admiral Hangarl's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
Route access acquired, severing all connections to this communication node. Geth no longer reside on this server. We may now exit the consensus.
What's wrong?
You must proceed to the exit port. Disconnect from mother. Terminating remote access. Removing programs. Deleting archives.
Shepard, are you hurt?
Did it work?
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline. Are you sure? What's happening?
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
They what?
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
We did not doubt you. We doubted your allies. The Creator's actions have placed their species in danger, but they are unsympathetic to what it has done to ours. The Quarians sanctioned this operation to save their people. They would not have done so if they knew we wished to preserve Geth as well.
I understand not wanting to leave anyone behind.
You accept our actions?
The live ships are safe and we have more Geth on our side. We both did what we came to do.
We judged you would understand. Prime units will be available once the Reaper signal has been located and destroyed.
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some primes coming. Let's get back to the Normandy.
Yeah, Admiral Hackett, you have some Geth headed your way. Yeah, they're on our side, don't worry. The Rachni, now the Geth.
Impressive, Commander. The Geth squadrons attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
Legion's the one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps you can help me with something else.
What's that?
How did you get Geth primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these Geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me.
Yeah, I'm not sending any Geth your way. Crazy.
Commander, we've located the Reaper base transmitting the local signal.
Good.
And not a moment too soon. With the Reaper code upgrades, the Geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled, the Geth will pose no threat to Creator forces.
You sound conflicted.
While the old machines have unethical purposes, their upgrades have vastly improved our people. Observe.
A Geth processing signal. A single unit, I believe.
Correct. Now, 10 nearby units networked cooperatively. Now, a single Geth unit with the old machine upgrades.
That's a fully evolved AI.
Yes, we do not agree with the goals of the old machines, but we find this growth beautiful, indicative of life.
It is.
Commander!
I witnessed their history, Admiral. The Reapers sped up the process, but the Geth were always moving this way.
And they will die when we destroy the base.
They allied with the Reapers.
To save themselves from you.
Maybe they don't have to die. After what I saw on that server. I don't know. Maybe there's another option.
Commander, are you suggesting...
I'm not suggesting anything. All I'm saying is maybe they don't all have to die.
It's a moot point until we take out that base. The surrounding area is heavily fortified, and they have placed jamming towers to prevent orbital targeting.
Sounds like we're going in on foot.
Admiral Zen developed a laser guidance system that can cut through the jamming. It's synced to the Normandy's targeting computer.
So the Normandy launches a precision strike at whatever target I have painted? That ought to do it. Edie, this work for you?
Yes, it should enable us to make a precision strike against the Reapers.
And anything else in our way.
The Geth will quickly reconfigure their jamming towers to neutralize this technology. You should not use it before reaching the base.
I've sent the coordinates for the Reaper base.
Are we clear to go?
We still haven't gotten a rescue ship to Admiral Kurz.
Can he wait?
We're suffering heavy civilian casualties without him there to organize them. But we'll do what we can. This is your operation, Commander. If you want to strike now, you've got my support. I gave you
Chorus
your
first.
reckless behavior before. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again, like last time.
This is different, Ron. Unless we give our ships time to rest, we're gonna lose them.
So, pull them back.
If I withdraw now, the Geth will flank us, and we'll lose any room to maneuver. I need the patrol fleet.
Throwing more ships into that mess just puts more lives at risk, Admiral Garrel.
Fine. I'll pull back the heavy fleet. And when we're taking fire from both sides, those deaths are on your heads.
Thank you, Commander. It's difficult to keep him in line.
Alright, so Crucible, the advanced power relays, haptic optics array we have now. The Geth, we have the Prime Platoon. And Turian, we have the Spec Ops team. Alright, let's go to where Liara is and check out that intel for stuff.
You've got new messages, Commander.
I'll check them in a bit.
So, Prothean, huh?
Yes.
I had hoped the Geth would have analyzed any...
Alright, so miniaturized armor capacitors, power cooldown bonus, shield regen,
That's too bad,
power recharge,
but thank you for looking.
resistors, power damage, or shield strength. I'm gonna do power damage again.
You mean the Normandy's crew?
We do not see a meaningful distinction.
Smuggler Manifest, youngest system. Operative Morad has sent Smuggler Manifest of the Athabasca class freighter to authorities in the youngest system. Command as follows: 8,000 tons of dextro amino food supplies, 16,000 tons of levo amino acid food supplies, 200,000 tons of platinum, 12 Alliance fighter craft, 12 Hierarchy interceptor craft, 300 indentured workers. Authorities will seize the freighter in 2 hours per the broker's request. The youngest government has agreed to provide the slaves asylum and certificates of citizenship in exchange for future favors rendered.
It's good to see you.
Hey, babe. Later, babe. Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead and go down there and get... Oh yeah, I should check the messages here. Status update. From invalid extranet domain. Geth programs and hardware designation Legion have requested Prime runtimes update. Shepard Commander on platform status. Complying. Prime platforms house and server numbers remain stationed on Rannoch. Creator forces prevent transfer of Prime platforms to Geth transport vessels. Cessation of Creator Geth conflict required to assist Shepard Commander designated allies awaiting conflict status update. Thanks. Thanks, Legion, for that. Alright, so yeah, we'll go and we'll get the Admiral first. We'll take Tally. We'll take E as well. Okay, so I just don't have my guns now? Fucking take everything away from me. Take it all away. Alright, so 5, we'll do the next one, decoy, recharge speed, and she only has 2 as far. Okay. There's always like a glitch.
Have you reached Selchorus' escape pod?
Not yet. What's your status?
The civilian fleet has taken significant losses since Selchorus sacrificed his ship to destroy a Geth ground cannon. Searching for their lost admiral is the only thing keeping the captains from panicking.
What makes finding the Admiral a priority?
Despite opposing the invasion, he did an admirable job protecting our civilian ships. Without him, some of our non-combatants are planning to leave the flotilla. Picture the consequences, if you will.
They've lost a leader in a war they didn't want.
Their wants are immaterial. We are committed. Even Zalcoris understood the civilian fleet's importance. The invasion would be stalled without a supply chain, after all.
I'll do what I can. Keep your civilians safe.
I make no promises. My own ships must be coordinated for our final strike on Rannoch.
I'm getting some static.
It appears Zalcoris crashed within range of a Geth jamming tower. You must disable it to contact him. Make sure to proceed with caution.
Zen? Admiral Zen!
I'm afraid I cannot reconnect. The signal is too weak.
Looks like we're on our own. Take us into the tower.
Oh dear.
We're taking fire. The Geth installed anti-aircraft guns beside the jamming tower.
We'll have to disable them on foot. Once the guns are gone, you take out the tower.
Right, Commander. Setting you down here.
Okay.
My people have been in exile for centuries. To be standing here in the land of my ancestors.
Pretty cool, huh?
Shepard, once we find the Admiral, I advise we...
Edie? What's wrong?
The jamming signal is strong closer to the tower. I am experiencing signal loss with my systems on the Normandy.
Could it be lag from your new body?
It is unlikely, Tally. Lag usually lasts no longer than 5.2 milliseconds.
See ya! Is that the way down? No. Way around here. Got the parts.
They came so far.
We need to radio Zalcoris if we're gonna find him. Let's get to that jamming tower.
Are you injured?
Oh. The javelin sniper rifle.
Okay. Watch out for more mines.
Geth sniper.
There are Geth below us.
Oh, the Geth are dead.
Inbound Geth!
Bye-bye. Kind of looking around for crap.
The Geth anti-aircraft guns are up ahead.
Oh no, I stepped on a mine. Whatever will I do? Honey.
Let's look at the gun's console. We should be able to disable it.
Well, hold the fuck up. There's something over here.
One of us must shut
Son
down
of a
the
bitch.
anti-aircraft guns, Shepard.
Well, fucking Tally, do whatever.
Take the guns.
No problem.
There's gas dropping in!
See ya. Oh, so close.
Good. Now let's shut down the two by the tower.
Goodbye. Now I can go this way. Grab the magazine upgrade. That's all I wanted originally. Aha! Dodged it. Shredder mod, number 4 for the shotgun. Some more money. We got 4,000.
You
Hello.
heard my message. Send out a distress call.
Radios are down. You a soldier?
Maintenance. Dorn Hatched. I clean engine parts.
This place is filled with Geth. You should have hidden.
I thought I could buy the other civilians time. Fight some Geth. There were so many. First time I've even held a gun.
Don't move. We've got Metagel.
Oh, I've lost too much blood. Go. Look for the Admiral. Destroy that jamming tower. And you can radio him.
We'll find him, Dorn. I promise.
Please. Listen. The civilian fleet didn't want this war. If there's even a chance that Admiral Chorus can get us out alive. And my son. Tell him. Tell Jonah that his father made it to the home world.
We
Will
will.
do.
Rest well, Dorn Hast vas Rannoch.
Let's get to that tower.
Okay, well, we're gonna save it there, and when we come back, we'll finish up this quest, and then we'll go do the base to get Rannoch, and that's a pretty crazy ass mission. So yeah, stay tuned for that one next time. Take care and goodbye.